In the top stories, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says the Taiwan Navy's visit to the Federation represents a historic moment for both nations. Deputy Prime Minister Hanley says the redeveloped Bastier High School will modernize learning in the Federation. And the 2026 discounted VAT rate dates have been announced. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two. To enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew has described the visit of the Taiwan Navy to St. Kitts and Nevis as a historic moment that reflects the strength of the relationship between the two nations. Speaking at the opening ceremony this morning, Dr. Drew said the arrival of the Naval Squadron, which has not visited the Federation in 23 years, represents a friendship that continues to grow over time and distance. He noted that Taiwan remains a key development partner, supporting St. Kitts and Nevis across several important areas.
For more than 4 decades, St. Kitts and Nevis and the Republic of China, Taiwan, have shared an exceptional partnership. And the Republic of China, Taiwan was among the first countries to recognize us in 1983 when we gained independence. This partnership is rooted in solidarity, development, and people-centered progress. Taiwan has been a steadfast and sincere friend to our Federation, collaborating in multiple areas that benefit our peoples: healthcare, agriculture, education, climate resilience, technology, and national development.
He added that the relationship extends beyond projects and programs and is rooted in shared values, mutual respect, and strong people-to-people connections. In other local news, the redevelopment of Bastier High School is being designed as a modern, multi-purpose campus aimed at expanding capacity and enhancing learning opportunities. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Jeffrey Hanley recently outlined key features of the project, including its ability to accommodate a significantly larger student population.
The capacity for this school would be able to accommodate up to 800 students. And the auditorium seating is 1,200. And what is unique about the auditorium is that it is independent of the school.
The new facility will include a stand-alone auditorium designed to host events and meetings without disrupting daily school activities. Plans also call for modern media rooms and updated technology to support both academic and creative development. Additional classrooms and specialized laboratories will expand both traditional and technical learning spaces. The campus will feature flexible areas for subjects including science, mathematics, English, home economics, and vocational training. An indoor court is also included in the design, with the flexibility to support both basketball and netball, providing year-round access for students. The layout will allow for shared use of select facilities, including the gymnasium and sports complex, with separate access for community activities. Officials say the design also prioritizes natural ventilation, laboratory safety, and efficient campus flow.
The classroom setting going to be, I think, is 3 floors. And of course, although it is going to be AC, There's also the elements of the natural winds blowing, being able to blow in. Of course, one or two of the classrooms, I'm not sure of the specific, would be almost, like I say, as a campus in terms of the theater room based on whether it's the examination rooms, based on how they would lay it out.
The project forms part of a broader effort to modernize education infrastructure and strengthen skills training at the secondary level. In other news, the government has announced 3 discounted VAT rate days for 2026, giving consumers multiple opportunities to save throughout the year. The first discount period will take place on Friday, April 17th. A second period, targeted at the back-to-school shopping season, is scheduled for Friday, August 28th and Saturday, August 29th. The final discount period will be held during the Christmas season on Friday, December 11th and Saturday, December 19th. While vehicles are not included in the discounted VAT rate during the Easter and summer periods, they will be included in the Christmas discount period. The initiative forms part of government's ongoing efforts to support households, stimulate consumer spending, and provide relief during key shopping periods. Consumers are being encouraged to take advantage of the discount windows as they plan their purchases throughout the year. After the break, business operators at South Friars Beach are speaking out as the government reaffirms its commitment to help them transition to new locations. And Reverend Ron Daniel met with Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert this week following his appointment as the new St. Kitts District Superintendent. We'll have the details after this.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. All yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Here are your Horse's Value Match IGA Blue Tag Specials.
Running April 2nd to April 15th.
Post family size honey bunches of oats and pebble cereals $19.99. Quaker oats regular and quick $19.99. Essential everyday chunk and shredded cheeses just $7.99. Blue Bunny ice cream $25.99. IGA or essential everyday frozen waffles $19.99. Arm & Hammer liquid detergent just $39.99.
And now our value deals. IGA Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese $2.99. IGA Essential Everyday Canned Tuna $3.49. Essential Everyday Breadcrumbs $9.99. Essential Everyday Barbecue Sauce $7.99. The Colgate Toothpaste $6.99. The Colgate Toothbrush Medium and Soft $4.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Welcome back. A change in access to South Friars Beach and plans for a major tourism development are at the center of ongoing discussions between government and beachfront business operators. The long-standing access road to the beach bars, which ran through private property, was closed on Tuesday. In response, government has established a new public pathway to ensure continued access to the beach. But the business operators are now sharing their views. The owner of the popular Shipwreck Bar says his business plays an important role in St. Kitts and Nevis tourism product. Speaking with ZIZ, Roman said the establishment has been operating for 28 years and continues to attract visitors to the island.
As you can see what the bar is, we have quite a lot of tourists that comes here and like what we have. Our product is, I would say, worldwide. This is what tourism about. This is what they're asking for. Yet there are some people who want to close it down. Don't understand that.
Roman said while alternative locations have been identified for the businesses on the beach, business operators have concerns about relocating.
The AG and the tourism minister are saying they have land at Cockleshell. They have land at Frigate Bay. They told one of our bar owners that there's land at Frigate Bay, but it's around the pond. He told him he's a beach bar, he don't operate around the pond, nowhere to put his chairs. They told us we have choice to go Cockleshell. I understand Cockleshell is not owned by the government. So if we move and go there, we're in the same situation as we are in now. So why would you do that?
He also shared what he believes would be a practical way forward.
The AG and the tourism minister are saying they have land at Cockleshell. They have land at Frigate Bay. They told one of our bar owners that there's land at Frigate Bay, but it's around the pond. He told him he's a beach bar, he don't operate around the pond, nowhere to put his chairs. They told us we have choice to go Cockleshell. I understand Cockleshell is not owned by the government. So if we move and go there, we're in the same situation as we are in now. So why would you do that?
Meanwhile, Minister of Tourism Marsha Henderson explained how the government manages beachfront land.
To follow on from the learned and honorable Attorney General as it relates to the ownership of the lands at Friars Bay. We in tourism do not regulate the operations on the beach because we're the owners of the land. The legislation, which is the Prescribed Areas Act, and the Vendors Act on the tourism is what gives us the jurisdiction to regulate prescribed spaces. And prescribed spaces are where tourism operations occur. And the SKTA, that's the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, is responsible for regulating those spaces. So you would see our inspectors, their rules that apply to the spaces, of course, to the benefit of our visitors and our stakeholders. And so our intervention in this matter on behalf of this government is to make sure that the transitioning is seamless. Not that we own the land, not that this government is asking persons to move because we own the lands. But as the Attorney General says, and the Prime Minister said, we want to help our people.
Also in local news, Reverend Ron Daniel of the Wesleyan Holiness Church in Nevis met with Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert at Government House on Thursday. The meeting followed his recent installation as District Superintendent for the St. Kitts District. In that role, he will have responsibility for churches across St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, Saba, and St. Martin. The engagement formed part of introductory meetings following his appointment to the regional position. Coming up in regional news, Kenya is protesting a UN report alleging sexual abuse by its security forces in Haiti And the Jamaica government says all Hurricane Melissa shelterees will be moved out of schools by May. The details in a moment.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable. More than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Kenya has lodged a formal protest with the United Nations over a report alleging sexual abuse by its personnel deployed to Haiti. The report released by the UN Secretary General links members of the Kenya-led security mission to 4 cases of rape and other sexual violence, including incidents involving minors. The Kenyan government has rejected the claims, saying an internal investigation found no evidence to support the allegations. It said no formal complaints were filed and that the findings were shared with both Haitian authorities and the United Nations. However, the UN report states that its own findings, based on investigations by the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, substantiated the allegations. The matter is now under review. The Kenya-led mission was deployed to Haiti in 2024 to help address gang violence, but faced challenges, including limited resources and funding. It is now being phased out and replaced by a larger international force. The Jamaican government says all Hurricane Melissa shelterees still living in schools will be relocated by May 8th as recovery efforts continue. The Ministry of Local Government and Community Development says just 8 schools remain in use as shelters, housing 81 people. Officials say the reduction comes after housing support, rental assistance, and home repairs under the $10 billion Roofs program. Priority is now being given to Petersfield High School, which remains the largest shelter and accounts for about half of those still displaced. The ministry says a mix of housing options is being used, including modular units, rental support, and other arrangements based on individual needs. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie says the deadline will be met. The relocation is being coordinated through a multi-agency response, with officials saying the focus is on restoring normalcy for both families and schools. The update comes amid concerns from the Jamaica Teachers Association, which has warned about conditions in some schools still being used as shelters months after the storm. Coming up, the United States could begin automatic military draft registration for young men by December, and the European Union has rolled out a new digital border system for non-EU travelers. The details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
In international news, the United States could begin automatic registration of young men for the military draft as early as December. A new proposal would remove the current requirement for men to register themselves within 30 days of turning 18. Instead, eligible men between the ages of 18 and 25 would be registered automatically through government data systems. Supporters say the change would save millions of dollars currently spent on reminding people to sign up. However, the proposal has raised concerns about a possible return to conscription in the event of a national crisis. The United States has not used a military draft since 1973, following widespread opposition during the Vietnam War. The plan is still under review and would need final approval before it can take effect. Also in international news, the European Union has introduced a new digital border system that will require some travelers to provide fingerprints and photographs alongside a passport scan. The system, known as the Entry-Exit System, or EES, is being rolled out across Schengen border points in 29 countries. It is designed to track when non-EU nationals enter and leave the region and will eventually replace passport stamping. However, the rollout has been gradual, and not all airports and border crossings are fully using the system just yet. There have already been reports of long delays at some airports, with officials warning that wait times could increase during busy travel periods. Under the new system, travelers will need to register their biometric details the first time they enter, including fingerprints and a photo. Those details will remain valid for 3 years and will be verified on future trips. Implementation will vary depending on how people travel, with air passengers registering on arrival, while those using ferries or trains from the UK may complete the process before departure. Up next in sports. Match officials from Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica have been selected to participate in the 2026 World Cup, and the Leeward Islands Hurricanes will take on Trinidad and Tobago Red Force in Antigua when the West Indies Championship opens this weekend. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right right here till the very
At National
end.
Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
Welcome back. The Caribbean will be represented off the field at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, with 2 regional officials selected for the tournament. Jamaica's O'Shane Nation and Trinidad and Tobago's Caleb Wills have both been named to FIFA Team 1, the group of match officials for the global showpiece. Wills will serve as an assistant referee, while Nation joins the list as a referee, bringing experience from competitions including the CONCACAF Gold Cup and the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The selection forms part of a record-breaking lineup of 170 match officials announced by FIFA. The group includes 52 referees, 88 assistant referees, and 30 video match officials drawn from all 6 confederations and 50 member associations. FIFA says the appointments were based on performance, consistency, and experience at both international and domestic levels. Chief Refereeing Officer Pierluigi Collina described the selected officials as the very best in the world, noting they have been identified and monitored over the past 3 years. He also said the group will continue to receive physical and mental preparation support ahead of their arrival in Miami at the end of May. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be the largest in history, featuring 48 teams and 104 matches across North America. Also in sports, the Leeward Islands Hurricanes will face Trinidad and Tobago Red Force in a 3-match series as the 2026 West Indies Championship bowls off on Sunday in Antigua. The opening match will be played at the Coolidge Cricket Ground, with the Hurricanes under new leadership. Barbadian all-rounder Justin Graves will captain the side for the first time, describing the role as an honor. Graves says he's looking to lead from the front with support from senior players in the squad. Last season's meeting between the two teams ended in a high-scoring draw, with both sides producing centuries and strong batting performances. The Hurricanes will again rely on key players including Mikhail Louis and Kadeem Henry, who both scored centuries in that matchup. Graves says the team will need discipline and consistency across the series as they look to build momentum. The Red Force, led by Joshua Da Silva, bring a squad with significant international experience, including senior West Indies bowlers. Da Silva says his team is focused on starting strongly, noting that with only 3 matches every session will be critical. The series will be played across 3 venues in Antigua, with matches scheduled from April 12th to 29th. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says the Taiwan Navy's visit to the Federation represents a historic moment for both nations. Deputy Prime Minister Hanley says the redeveloped Bastier High School will modernize learning in the Federation. And the 2026 discounted VAT rate dates have been announced. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.